Big thanks to Munchery.com for sponsoring our show this week. Munchery.com. Delicious delivered. If you're interested in Munchery, they are a food delivery service that delivers you gourmet meals at less than gourmet prices. You can get such items like a New York strip steak, a Korean New York steak bowl, and crab bisque for $2. Memberships start out at only $8.95 a month. So, I mean, what are you waiting for? They have cooking kits included. If you want to step up your cooking game, they only take 15 minutes to prepare. They have cooking sheets that are easy to follow, make you feel like a real chef. I know you're trying to impress someone, so do it. Get on with it.
We also have a code that you can use, DSGD0417 for $20 off your first purchase at Munchery.
That's true.
We also have a giveaway going on for a $50 gift card. All you have to do is just comment, like, or share any of our posts on Facebook or Twitter about this giveaway, and you are automatically entered to win. We will announce the winner at the end of this month.
Yeah, and I think this episode comes out on the day we end that giveaway. So
it does.
Yeah, I guess if you're listening, you'll have less than 24 hours to enter. So hurry up.
Good luck.
We got a big show for you. We got our special friend Luca in the studio. So without further ado, let's get started.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Dish Gods. I am special guest Luca Sheffield. We have our host here, Max Brown. Say hello, Max.
Hi.
And as always, Little Bear.
Hi.
Wow, that was a pretty good intro. I was a little nervous, but that was good.
Thank you.
Welcome to our show, ladies and gents. We do have a guest, a little rare treat.
Yeah.
We're able to drag Luca out of the shadows that he lives in, and
the cave that he
bring him back. I think
I live in a cave.
I think the last episode you were on, that was 9, right?
Yeah.
Like Soupkaki.
Yep.
I think it was way back in the day.
Yeah.
We've grown a lot. How have you been since then? I literally have not seen you since we did that episode.
You know, I haven't changed at all.
Really? You keep it pretty static.
I am still the god that I was.
At least you're humble, and you're a god, so that's why you're on our show.
Yeah.
Welcome. This
Thanks.
show is called Dish Gods. We are the best podcast you have never heard. We are here to dish on anything and everything. I am sick. For those of you who can't hear.
Me too.
My lungs aren't doing so hot, so if you hear me wheezing throughout the episode, that's just that. And Little Bear's sick too. What's going on with you?
Well, I'm actually on the tail end of it. Like, I just had like a mild cold, which I gave to you.
Mm-hmm. You did. After we kissed.
Yeah.
Passionately. Mm-hmm.
No. Yeah, but other than that, I'm doing great. Just It's kind of like a shitty combination of hay fever meets a cold.
Yeah.
Which is like the worst, especially in the fucking like early summer, like late spring, early summer heat going on right now. It's fucking god awful.
It's real. How are you, Luca?
I feel great.
Yeah. Tip-top shape of health?
Yeah, I haven't never felt better, really.
How's your mental health?
Mental health is good.
How's your emotional health?
Emotional health is spiraling into a deep, dark depression well.
Let's talk about that. What's got you depressed?
Well, there's just a lot of things out there that just aren't right.
Like what?
Max, ever since the accident, I've just never been the same.
Yeah? What accident?
I think you know.
Can you elaborate for our listeners who may not know?
Well, I would really prefer for you to tell them.
Are you talking about the dunk heard around the world?
Well, it's hard to talk about, but there was a dunk.
It was heard around the world. All right. I'll tell the story then. Well, Luca here was a young baby boy, and he had a dream of b-ball. And basically, long story short, he dunked and balled so hard that he killed, what was it, about 1,000 people?
It was about 1,000 people.
It's about 1,000 people, and afterwards, the town was in great sorrow. You had to move hard, and everybody gets together once a year to celebrate and pay homage That's okay. Can we talk about that for a second? How come homage is a verb, or a noun, but then when it's a verb, it's homage?
To give homage.
Yeah. Did we like fuck up
And to
stealing
make
from the French
an
there?
homage.
Yeah. But basically,
I feel like you're brushing over my tragedy right
yeah.
now.
Sorry. The townspeople get together once a year, and all of the tombstones have little hoops on them, so they all get together and they dunk.
And it's about that time right now, so I'm feeling kind of blue.
Okay. Well,
You know, I feel bad about.
So you guys, they all put hoops on their tombstones to commemorate the fact that Luca here killed them all in a dunking accident.
yeah.
But
Then they dunk into the hoops on
Yeah.
the day of the tragedy.
that would be like if you built more World Trade Centers on 9/11 and just purposely blew them up to pay homage.
I think it's pay homage. I think we got
homage.
backwards.
Okay, yeah, I did.
I'm all mixed up, man.
You got me all mixed up.
Well, hopefully we can all get straight on our show. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about. First thing is I'm religious now. I have found religion. I found God.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm. Do I know his name?
Yahweh.
Father Deerhands.
Oh, dude, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, you recently introduced this to me.
I did.
How about you elaborate on that?
Okay, so for those of you at home unaware, the band System of a Down has a song. And in their song, Max, do you want to tell them the song?
Yeah, the song's called Chop Suey.
Okay.
And basically around this time, this happens.
And so as you heard, what he is saying is, Father, into your hands. But he's really saying, Father, dear hands.
Yeah, it's a religious song, to be sure.
Father, dear hands. And once you hear it, you will never unhear Father, dear hands.
So that started as a fun little joke because I did listen to System of a Down in my youth, and before we decided to talk about it on the show, I wanted to Google it, make sure we weren't stepping on some toes, and I stumbled upon a really interesting article.
A huge internet conspiracy.
Really interesting thing. So I Googled Father Deerhands, and you at home can Google along. Basically, Father Deerhands, also known as Athpa Seoff Layman, is a native Gillespian deity whose name comes from the Laovandium language. The name refers both to the fact that within the religion of the native Gillespians, the deity possesses the cloven hoof of a deer, and that he created mankind. He is malevolent, and he created humans to destroy the plants and animals created by his brother. So I've often been questioning, I have a lot of holes in my life I've been needing to fill. I try to do it with drugs, sex, or alcohol. I think religion...
You're always looking to fill your holes, Max.
I think religion is the way to go, and I'm now celebrating with the Church of Father Deerhands.
Congratulations.
I hope you'll join me.
I'm glad you found something.
Yeah, thank you.
And
How about you?
I hope it works out for you.
Luca, do you believe?
Do you believe in Father Dear Hands?
I'm a doubter.
You're a doubter? You don't believe that it could be true? What's so crazy about that in this mixed up world that we live in?
In this mixed up world, Father Deerhands is a fraud.
Really?
He's a hack. And, frankly, he, is insulting my entire way of life.
Why do you say that?
Well, just because of his general attitude towards Christianity and Jesus.
Would you consider yourself a Christian?
Well, no, but I do love Jesus. To me, Jesus is, me and Jesus go way back. We're really close.
JC's your homeboy?
I have a very personal relationship with Jesus.
I'm sure you do.
We speak all the time.
Well, speaking of being a non-believer, did you guys see the thing about the star?
Up.
Yeah, KIC,
Yeah,
square root of pi,
the No. Alien megastructure.
alien megastructure.
That's
Oh, the
word I'm
megastructure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, yeah. Who isn't familiar? Yeah, there's that huge star way out in the boonies about, it's only like 1 light year, right?
1.5 light years from Earth.
1.5 light years from Earth.
Everybody
excuse me.
is
That's like a
1.5
hop,
light years
skip,
away.
and a jump away.
Exactly. And yeah, so there's this huge ass star, and it keeps doing a bunch of weird stuff. Apparently since like 1890, right?
Yeah, astronomers have been studying this star since 1890.
Yeah. And like lately it's been doing a lot of crazy stuff. It's been like dimming and not dimming or whatever. And a couple of squares are saying that it's an asteroid field or a lot of debris. But the people who are willing to have flights of fancy, who are willing to dream, we're saying it's an alien megastructure.
Clearly aliens.
Clearly aliens. What else could cause that? You tell me.
There's just no other explanation.
You think it's space junk? You think it's just dirt and dust running around? No, it's a fucking mothership over there. It's real. Buckle up.
Do you think it's like siphoning energy from the star?
Mm-mm. I think they're lost.
Fueling? Lost?
I think the aliens are like, no, you missed it. You got to go ahead. No, go back. No, shit, dude.
You gotta take a left at that
let me
star,
drive.
not
No,
this one.
I've got it. I've been driving the whole way and I got us this far, right? Let me keep driving. I don't want to get up. When I move, I got to sit in your seat. It's still warm from your butt heat. It's weird. I don't like it. I would like to stay in my seat. You're not
But-
allowed to drive if you don't know where you're going.
They're reptilians, though, so they're cold-blooded.
Mm-hmm.
So why would their seat be warm?
Everything produces
Didn't
heat.
think about that, did you?
I did.
No, you
Everything.
didn't. No,
They're
you didn't.
heated seats.
You're just making shit up.
And they're
now.
heated.
You're just making shit up.
Really, Mr. Oh, they're reptilian? I'm making shit
You're
up?
making shit up.
Well, it reminds
Calling you out.
It reminds me of this video that you showed me where basically this guy talked about that orb by the sun.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He and I kind of want to put him on blast for a second.
Okay.
I was kind of
Fuck that guy.
Let's
well,
do
no.
that.
Okay, so again, we live in a world of
It's always-
skeptics.
It's always fun to watch Max talk trash.
So
Max hates everyone.
you know what? I'm actually going to call this guy out by name. I want our listeners to be able to go and find him and just see for themselves. Really, it's less of a let's attack him and just let's have a friendly debate. So
Okay.
this video is called "Huge Sphere in Sun's Corona," and it's by Mr. MBB333.
Idiot.
Well, shit. I mean, if he's got a sphere in his corona, what about the lime?
Anyway, so
Yeah,
basically,
what about the line?
okay.
Lime.
So
Cut that.
So this guy, there's no cuts, there's no edits. This is real, raw, and live. Welcome to Dish Gods. This guy basically shits on all my hopes and dreams because an orb attaches itself to the sun and drains the sun of its essence. And he's saying some shit like, oh, it's just some plasma runoff or whatever. Can you just dream? And he goes, in the video, doesn't he go, nothing really extraordinary happened here.
No, he says like this might be extraordinary.
No, he says, I don't think this is something extraordinary. I think that's what he said. And it's like, motherfucker, some unexplained shit just happened and you're saying that it's probably not extraordinary? Fuck you.
It's not too crazy.
The video that I saw that you showed me, Max,
Yeah.
was pretty extraordinary. I mean, it's
Pretty.
unless that was doctored in some way.
No, it's straight NASA video.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, yeah,
that's
there's
straight
something.
NASA
It's pretty
footage.
extraordinary, if I say so myself.
Yeah.
So, yeah, fuck you, dude. Like, just dream. Can you just...
Well, can we have this guy's name?
yeah, I already read it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
No, I didn't hear
You gotta be quick. You gotta be honest. You gotta be
Sorry,
listening.
I am not on the ball today.
No, it's okay. Coming back to Earth, I do... Earth. It's what's for dinner. That's not that reference. That's not how it goes. I was really excited about Donald Trump and his international travels that he's going on right now.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
How he's going everywhere.
Speaking of GC,
Speaking of Jesus Christ, our president has been just really doing a good job at representing our country.
he went to the Vatican.
He went to the Vatican, the most powerful man on earth. He met Donald Trump, and Donald Trump got a little fresh for him.
He tried getting fresh on the Pope.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw, but there's a really cool video going around of Donald Trump attempting, and
That video is sick.
I say attempting to hold the Pope's hand.
And it was a straight up like he was almost doing the toe tap under the
The
stall,
stall.
you know? He's trying to give the Pope a little signal, and
Yeah.
he got shot
He got shut down.
down.
If you haven't seen it, go look it up because it will make your day. I'm turning it into my screensaver I don't care what technology or third-party apps I have to download. It's worth it because it's literally like he nudges him with his pinky. He's like, "Hey, friend. Hey, wanna
Hey,
hold hands?
You want to hold my hand?
And the Pope's just like, fuck that. Fuck you. I'm out. Here's a letter I wrote on global warming. Fuck you.
Also, here's a book set, not just a book, a whole set on them on civil rights.
Yeah.
Read up, motherfucker.
So, yeah, I may not be a conventionally religious man, but the Pope's my dude right now.
Yeah, he nailed it, or hit the nail on the head. There it is. There it is.
Hit the nail on the crucifix.
Yeah, right in that crucifix.
You pinned Donald Trump to the cross.
All right, getting political. Tell us how you really feel, Luca.
That's how I feel.
That's how you feel? You want to crucify Donald Trump?
Yes.
Can you say that sentence?
He is my personal Jesus.
All right.
Just go
I
ahead
want
and say
to
that, though.
crucify Donald Trump.
All right,
There it
let's.
is.
All right, there's the
Pin
clip.
it up to the
There's the clip.
cross.
Cut
Save
it.
Cut it. Send it to the FBI.
We got it.
Yeah, Lucas Sheffield lives in Washington.
It's just my opinion. I'm sorry.
All right, so
speech, man. Freedom of speech.
freedom of speech. If you're an FBI agent, you have to tell me. You have to tell me.
You know, if you're a cop,
I'm
you
not
have to tell
scared.
me.
Well-
If you're a cop, you have to tell me.
Well, you wanted to talk about something, Little Bear. Something.
Which was... Oh.
Yeah.
Oh
now
my
you remember.
God.
It's your topic, and
Yeah. Okay.
you feel pretty strongly about
It's
it,
something I like to call phantom limb.
which I think is the term. That
And
people refer
I'm
to it
sure
as.
phantom limb is for when like an amputee
Oh,
loses a limb.
okay.
And-
Is
So
that not what we're talking about?
yeah, because I've experienced that plenty.
Yeah, but you have all 4 limbs.
They grow back. I'm reptilian.
Oh.
That's how I know that reptilian seats get warm.
They don't get warm.
Mine do.
They're as cold as their hearts.
Anyway.
Anyway, phantom limb. So the other day, I was sleeping in my chair like I normally do.
Like a psychopath.
I sleep sitting up. For those that don't know at home, I sit in a chair. I don't lay in a bed.
And it's not a comfy chair either. It's like a hard plastic, like kitty chair. It's
Yeah.
very
Yeah, it's
unsettling.
very-
It's actually
uncomfortable.
very comfortable to me.
It's uncomfortable to me.
It's closer to a step stool than it is an actual. To call it a chair is being generous.
Yes.
It's actually very comfortable to me. I fall asleep in it every night, and I fall asleep sitting up because it's the only way I can fall asleep. But anyway, I woke up the other morning and my right leg was completely asleep, and it wasn't the sensation of like it felt fat and like pins and needles, but it was more of the sensation of I can't move my foot and I can't like wiggle my toes
Because
And I
it's
was
like it hurts
it's like-
every time you try to move it.
it was just like done. There's like no response
Yeah.
in the muscle at all. So I was like, okay, well, fuck. And then the alarm on my phone started going off on the counter behind me, and I was like, oh shit, I got to turn this off. So I sit up, and I go to stand up, and I was kind of like, oh shit, I'm kind of wobbling a little bit, and I go to turn, like make a hard pivot, like right, and as soon as I did, my right leg just collapsed under me, and I had a nice table in my living room. You know,
Had being the operative word.
had being the key word here. I fell right into the middle of this table and I crushed it. Just fucking collapsed on it, crushed it, and like all 4 legs just bowed out in the opposite direction, and I just crushed this table. And then I had to crawl, like I couldn't stand up. Like
the wreckage.
my whole leg was still numb through this. So just imagine like any like Vietnam movie or like World War II movie you've seen where like a soldier gets his limb blown off from a grenade and they're like crawling through the mud, you know, using their fucking elbows to crawl through. I was doing that through my living room to
Little
like
bear.
turn the alarm off my phone, because at that point it was just like, God damn, shut up. And I couldn't turn it off. My dog's freaking out because I broke the table and the alarm's going off and it's freaking him out. And it's like, dude, it's not even 5 a.m. yet. And I've already caused all this mayhem in my house.
Jesus.
So have any of Luca or Max, have you experienced this phantom limb?
Well, I heard that Max has a phantom dong.
No, that's you. I can guarantee you mine is very much not a specter. Yours, however, is much closer to Casper the Friendly Ghost, as I think you'd like to admit.
It appears sometimes.
Small
but
and
not
white.
always.
Small and white.
and friendly.
So white.
Yeah, no, I mean,
But it's very friendly.
it's very friendly, but it's very frail.
That's true.
It's almost like it's
But the
not
friendliness
there.
makes up for the frailness.
You have a friendly penis.
Well, that's always nice.
Yeah. I mean, if
Casper
somebody
the friendly cock.
Close. We're
close,
getting somewhere.
we're getting somewhere. I actually am a pretty frequent. I'm pretty frequently afflicted with phantom limbs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's almost like sickness or illness. I constantly get them when I wake up. When I wake up, whatever time I have to be somewhere, let's say I have to be somewhere at 9, I have to wake up at 4 because I need 2 hours just to get out of the morning fog, and then I need another 2 to like readjust to my body. I don't know what's wrong with me, but the system does not boot up very quickly. And
It's like being
I
born.
think you had a stroke. That's what happened.
I wouldn't be surprised. I've always like
No, I'm telling you, you've had a stroke. That's not like a guess. That's a diagnosis.
next time I go to the doctor, I'll ask him. Do
Have I
I
had a stroke?
do I look like I've had a stroke to you, sir?
Yes.
The answer is yes.
And yeah, so I'll wake up and sometimes my like whole left like side of my body will be numb. And
Yeah,
I'll have this
sounds like a
pain.
stroke.
I'll have a pain in my shoulder.
You should see a doctor.
That's
you
a heart
should see a
attack.
doctor.
You're having a heart
See,
attack
you're
and or
being
stroke.
defensive
I'm having-
about it, but I'm just worried for your health.
I'm having mini heart. I start out my day with a mini heart attack
You should be popping some baby aspirin, dude.
and
At least.
a glass of
And
wine in
just,
the morning.
Just eat them like Pez. Don't even fucking stop. Just like
Just shake the bottle at your face. just kind of open your mouth and just swallow whatever falls in there. Yeah, I mean,
kind of like your mom.
It's exactly like your mom. I know from experience.
all right, we're gonna go to a commercial break, so stick around for that.
Hey, our sponsor this month is Munchery.com. We got dog treats. We got members get one free delivery each month.
Okay, cool. So that was Luca's version of the ad spot, but he is correct.
Delicious delivered.
Yes,
Is the
Munchery,
tagline.
Munchery.com.
Online with app. Cooking kits. 15 minutes dinner for 2.
He's just reading
You'll get
down the
1%
list of
every
notes.
eligible purchase to the charitable organization of your choice.
Yes, a lot of energy. I like it.
Yeah.
$8.95 per month.
Mm-hmm.
Every order equals free donated through Northwest Harvest.
Equals a meal donated. Don't read the amended version.
Pick made meals / cooking kits.
Pre-made.
Munchery.com. We are sorry for this.
Yeah, they gave us money for this.
You better do it over.
Yeah. No. We're going to keep going. That was good. Yes, our sponsor is Munchery.com. Delicious delivered. They offer you gourmet meals at a less than gourmet price. You can get your food delivered to your home at a time of your choosing. It's very convenient. You can get cooking kits to step up your cooking game. Impress that loved one in your life. Chop some shit up. Throw it in a skillet.
It's so goddamn convenient.
Have you used Munchery before?
You got
I
a-
have.
You got a hot Tinder date, and they're coming over. You can have that meal delivered to your house in less than an hour.
I've got a different date every goddamn night.
Actually, I need you guys to take care of the podcast because my matches are blowing up right now.
Yeah, right.
Hey, cutie. Hello. How are you? All right, what do you guys think of this girl? Yeah?
Gross.
Yeah?
She looks hot.
Yeah? Yeah?
Run to the hills.
That's a 10 if I've ever seen one. So, yeah, and for that 10, I'm going to cook her dinner using Munchery.
Divided by 10.
That's a 1. She's the number
Good on
1.
you.
So, you can use Munchery. If you're interested, you can use our special coupon code.
I have it right here.
Yeah, why don't you read it?
It's DSGDO4
0.
We're not in the UK.
Well, you wrote it as an O.
It's a 0.
You
0 and O are the same
you
character.
totally did not write
All right,
an O.
read the character. Read
Or
the
a
read the
0.
code over again.
DSG0.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. One more time.
Wrong.
DSGD0
There you go.
417.
Good job.
Yay.
You get $20 off.
That's crazy.
That's fucking nuts.
That's crazy.
$20 off your first purchase
Yeah,
at
that's right.
Munchery.
We also have a giveaway that's happening. It's ending literally right now as you're listening to the episode.
You already missed it.
Hey, by the way, we need to pick a winner.
Well, we've still got a week left as of recording this podcast. That's
very true.
So enter your name in. All you have to do is go on our Facebook or Twitter page, like, reply, retweet, do anything to literally any of our posts.
Stimulate us.
Thank you. Stimulate us in any way, and you will be entered to win $50 towards Munchery. If you're interested in contacting us, you can find us at
Dish Gods on Twitter, at Facebook, facebook.com/Dish Gods. Or you can find us on our website at www.dishgodscast.com.
You can also email us at dishgodshow@gmail.com. Do you have anything you want to plug, Luca?
Well, we have our band, Fistful of Rivers.
Mm-hmm. Where can you find that?
Bandcamp. Bandcamp.com.
A fistful of rivers.bandcamp.com.
Okay. There we go.
You can hear our debut EP, From Silence, which was released in January. It's pretty, it's okay. I would say that it's bearable.
It's better than okay.
Yeah, it's pretty stellar. And we're working on new material right now.
Well, I'd say it's less than stellar, but
somewhere between okay and stellar.
yeah.
So you can hear our record. We're working on a new record right now. A lot of exciting stuff. So hopefully you can check us out. A Fistful of Rivers. We're on Facebook, YouTube, Bandcamp, Instagram, run by Rose Lemonade. Another little shout out. Yeah. So that's all our ads for the week.
It's good shit.
Let's get back
into the show.
episode. Thanks
do
for
it.
sticking around.
I love country music.
Now,
With
all right.
that, we're back.
And we're back. Welcome back, listeners.
Yeah.
So I got something I want to talk about.
Yeah, please.
And it's kind of serious, a little bit.
Serious is what we're about.
Serious in the food world, which is what Little Bear is serious about.
Yeah, we do take food seriously.
Little Bear loves to eat.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
I do. But I'm calling it the Pickle Uprising.
Okay.
It's the rise of the pickle.
That was my nickname in college.
That's a fucking weird coincidence, man. Because that was my nickname, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Where'd you go to school? Spring Hill?
Yeah.
Dude.
Fucking
Yeah.
shit, man. That's crazy.
Wow, losers.
Too bad I'm like 15 years older than you.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's weird.
So old. So anyway, Pickle Uprising.
Yeah. So I'm calling it now. You can mark it on your calendars.
Okay.
March 25th, 2017.
Date that already okay.
April.
May 25th.
May 25th, not March.
Okay.
May 25th, 2017. Pickle Uprising. I'm marking it.
Okay.
Basically, what I'm saying is that pickles now are becoming a huge thing.
Fetishized. Almost.
Yes. That is exactly the word I was going to use. We got kind of a thing.
We got that brain thing.
Yeah, we got that weird thing going on.
Yeah.
But if you look, I mean, in the southern states, it's not so much of a big thing. It's
Yet.
always been there. No, it's always been there.
Oh, okay.
Like, you go into any convenience store in the South. I'm talking like Alabama, Georgia, Florida, like the true South.
Yeah.
Get down in
Yeah.
there.
But they still got Jim Crow laws.
Yeah, but you go down there, go into any convenience store, any grocery store, and you'll find that they sell individual dill pickles, sour pickles.
I've seen those.
Yeah.
I've seen those around, yeah.
They're creeping up here. See? I'm not alone.
Yeah.
See, Max? But now, up here in the Northwest, which is kind of unheard of.
Well, I've heard of the Northwest.
Oh, really? The pickle thing is unheard of, though. But now, up here in the Northwest, if you go into grocery stores, convenience stores, anything like that, if you look in the drink cooler section or, whatever, you'll find individually packaged pickles to go, or just straight up pickled juice. Or if you go into your local bar, now the thing is to get a pickle juice chaser or a pickle back.
I heard about that. I heard that.
Pickleback.
Yeah,
I heard that.
pickleback.
I heard that apparently drinking like pickle juice and whiskey or something is supposed to really fuck you up.
I don't know.
That's
I've
a
heard that
thing that I've
I
heard.
think it's just the whiskey.
Well,
It's just an excuse for people to drink fucking pickle juice.
you sent me a
Pickle
video.
juice is great.
And
I'm not
now
a fan.
the other big craze now that's coming out is pickle popsicles.
Yeah, I saw that.
So with all this, I'm saying it's the next bacon trend.
Dude, I had a phone conversation with somebody the other day where it literally said it's the next bacon. We're gonna see pickle bits, and I think we should capitalize on this. Let's start a business where we create custom pickle products. I don't know what it would be.
Such as
pickle chapstick, pickle gum,
I think what we should do.
pickle Gatorade.
Fuck all that shit. Whatever you got going on, that's
Okay.
garbage.
Okay.
What we
Pickle
need to
flavored
do,
condoms.
What we need to do is like icy, but like pickle flavored
so
ices.
gross.
I know
That's
it sounds
gross.
awful.
That's all gross.
Yeah,
It's
that's
awful.
so
There
gross.
should be like a pickle V8. There should be
Gross.
Just a
It's
thick-
awful
yeah.
anyway. You just
What
took
the-
something gross and made it even worse.
pickle frosting.
Awful.
Dude, all
Like a
these
pickle
ideas.
cake?
All these ideas are terrible.
No, I got to go one
If you're
actually.
drinking some tomato juice, you're already, you're already getting, like a nice tangy kind of like fresh flavor. Like
No, I've already
throw some
got it.
pickles in there.
I've got it. I've got the idea that sells.
Okay.
So, bacon bits. That's a thing, right?
Yeah, that's definitely.
We
a
make
thing.
a thing called pickle bits, which is like it's almost like ground up pickle jerky, right? But what
That
we
sounds
do,
awful.
but what we
Sounds
do,
disgusting.
what we do
It is
is
sickening.
we take dried pickles and we stick them in buns, like hot dog buns, hamburger buns. We sell them as pickle buns.
I'm gonna throw up.
So that way, like when you want to get that pickle flavor, but you don't want to go through the trouble of finding pickles, which is a difficult thing to do, or putting them on your meal creation.
Yeah, because
already in the
going
bun.
to your grocery store and finding like the canned or jarred food section is so.
But why
hard.
go to two places when you can get your bun pickle flavor in one spot? It's all about convenience.
I think we're definitely onto something, but I'm
Definitely
calling it now. Little Bear's calling
yeah,
it.
I agree. Pickle Uprising. You heard it here first. If you hear it anywhere else, they're stealing from us. They're monitoring us. Go and burn them down. Speaking of grocery stores, I have a story I want to tell.
Okay.
I thought about this. I totally forgot about it. I was in the grocery store the other day, stockpiling on some food.
You push any old people out of your way?
No, it was kind of late. It was like after 8-ish.
Oh,
So-
that's good.
So
They're
there
back in
wasn't
the
any
homes.
old people to push.
There were no old people to push. I was very disappointed.
Okay.
So I'm going through the store. I've got my basket. I'm like trying to think about what I was supposed to get because I didn't write a list. And this dude kind of hollers at me from like quarter way down the aisle, and he goes, "Hey, I like your tattoos." And anybody who knows me knows I take great pride in my tattoos. And I was like, "Oh, thank you so much, sir. Like that's so kind of you." And then I'm like, "Oh, thanks." And I'm walking away, and he's like, "Yeah, what do they mean?" And I was just like, I'll engage. So I head back, and I'm like, well, which one? Because, it's on my left arm, which I have a lot. She's like, oh, yeah, that quote on your arm. So I started talking about my tattoo. We start talking about music and all kinds of things. We had a really nice conversation. And, he's like, asked me where I work, and I'm not really telling him. And I was like, well, where do you work? And he goes, I work for a couple that are 23 and 25, and they both retired before the age of 26. And now I'm trying to follow them to pursue my own economic goals. I was like, what the fuck just happened? So we keep talking, we're still having this conversation, and then he's like, well, what's in your future? I'm like, I don't know, dude. I've got a bunch of shit going on. He's like, well, are you keeping your income options open? I'm like, oh, I know what's going on. So I'm like, yeah,
Amway.
I'll see you later, dude. So I walk away, and this motherfucker is like, hey, hold on. Are you sure you're not interested in any more economic
Is this
income?
a pyramid scheme?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the reason I bring this up is because there are people, I've been approached 4 or 5 different times by dudes like this in Tacoma. I don't know what the fuck it is. When I used to work at the Sunglass Hut, I got propositioned like twice. I've gotten a couple people at the job I currently work at, and this guy at Target just solicited me as a random stranger. What the fuck? Why are they seem only concentrated here, which is a weird thing to me. I've never gotten this anywhere else.
The Amway or Scamway community up here is huge.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Yeah, it's all like pyramid schemes where they come in like, oh, it's just like a sales thing or an app thing, and then it all ends up. It's basically a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, you make no money while everyone else above you makes all the money.
Yeah, I remember one time this couple, like a husband and wife team, it was like one of the first times I had gotten propositioned, so I was like, naive and curious. So I met them, and he was like, all right, here's this book. Read, like, it sounded very legit. It was weird. He wasn't like, you don't have to buy the book. He's like, just read the book. Read it, get back to me, let me know if you connect with it. So I read the book, and it's this crazy, like, cult business book where it's almost like slit your wrists for money. Like, just do whatever you can. I don't know. It was weird. So I go back, and I call the guy. I'm like, yeah, dude, look, I'm just not into it. He's like, all right, well, can we at least meet up and get the book back? I'm like, yeah, sure. They were nice people. But we meet up, and he's just like, yeah, he's like, I'm following a team of about 5 people right now, and I'm really in the running to be pushed up into the organization, and you seem like a bright kid. I'm like, dude, you've known me total of 10 minutes. You don't know if I'm smart or not. So fuck you. And it's, like, there's just these people all over the place, and it's crazy to me that they all like went to Tacoma.
Yeah.
And I hope that somewhere they're scamming each other.
Oh, it's bound to happen.
Yeah,
They're
like
about to run into each other.
They approach each other. It's like, are you keeping your income options open? No, but are you keeping your income options open? No, but you look like a smart guy. You look like you're keeping your income options open.
And then they end up signing up for each other's Amway.
They're like, dude, I got this guy so good. You have no idea. I did sign up for his program, though. It sounded pretty good. I think we should all get on it. There's like 15 of us here. I think we could make a lot of money over there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I just wanted to share that because it kind of pissed me off. Because I thought, here's a nice, genuine human being. I'm having a cool interaction with a stranger. We're pleasant and everything. And then he was after my fucking money, which, like,
Yeah.
anybody who knows me, I don't look like I'm walking around with a pocket full of cash.
No.
I don't, yeah.
You look like hobo chic.
Yeah, I'm one step
look
away.
terrible.
I'm one step away from homeless, basically. So it was weird that he thought I would be the guy.
I think they call that the working poor now. That's like the PC way to call it.
Has anybody
I'll take
ever
that.
like tried to give you money?
No.
Because I get that
wish.
a lot.
You do?
You
I feel like I dress really
I
well.
want to spend a day in Luca's life.
yeah.
I feel like I look pretty good. But
No, you're like fancy homeless.
I
You're like
guess.
you're like the guy that, like,
Derelict.
yeah, like you got homeless, but you had some heads up, so you're like, okay, I'm fucking going crazy. You go to the
I
Gap.
just still have my clothes that I bought when I had a job.
Yeah, so like you just went crazy at like the Gap or Forever 21 or wherever the fancy clothes are sold, and you got some Louis Vuitton shirts, and you have like one pair of pants, and you're just like, you're the homeless guy that walks around in a pea coat and dress shirts all day. I know those guys, man. Like,
I sit by the Burger King.
yeah,
Wait.
you sit on the curb looking all sad and
I
homeless.
sit on. Well, I don't look sad. I'm fine. I'm about to go to work, So I'm like
Dressed up in a full suit with a briefcase.
With
and
a
you
sign.
You hold a sign and you say, just laid off. I'm looking for a job, but I can't find one.
My favorite
Please give money."
is I have a job interview in Seattle. Can you spare a quarter? Dude, do you know how much gas costs? Like,
Can you spare a quarter even though the bus costs $2.75
it
to
costs
ride?
$3.75.
$3.75.
And a
now.
quarter
I've ridden that bus to Seattle many times.
and a quarter of gas is literally like, okay, cool. You can drive a little bit further by the pump.
Yeah.
Have fun with that. Yeah, like I couldn't. Yeah.
Anyway, I get offered money all the time. I'm just like sitting there
Is
enjoying
it
myself.
offering money or are people propositioning you with?
They roll up
sex?
and they roll down their window, and they're like, here's some change.
God bless.
God bless. And I'm like, oh, it's okay. I have a job. I'm just
Take it,
I'm
dude.
just
Yeah, you
chilling
should
here.
just take it.
Yeah, take it.
I don't.
I mean, if they're offering,
well,
you should just take it.
I have taken it before. One time, a guy offered me Burger King. Cause
Oh,
he,
well,
cause
there
he,
you go.
Because that's where I hang out a lot. So he saw me like a few times or whatever, and I was like just
He
chilling.
thinks that's your spot. Every time I come to Burger King, this fucking kid's there. I just got to buy him some food.
I know I've never seen this guy in my life. I was hanging on a different spot. He comes up and he's trying to give me a burger, and I'm like, okay, that sounds good. I'm just like on my break. I'm like, okay, I'll take a burger. That sounds wonderful. Thank you. I appreciate it. It was after he came out of the bank with a bunch of change, trying to give me change, that I realized, oh shit, okay, I'm not homeless. I don't need your
Yeah.
change. I'll
Yeah.
take your burger.
I'm not homeless yet. I'm not scraping for pennies. Give me those bills. All right. Excuse me, sir. This is a bill only operation.
Yeah.
20s or nothing.
We don't accept change.
We don't accept change. Let's play a game.
Let's talk about.
We invented a game this weekend.
Yeah, let's talk about.
You want to talk about it? No, not that game.
Why not?
Because we can play Let's Talk
about.
About Filmprov.
This is the game that I'm bad at.
Oh, Luca's horrible at
Luca's
film,
really
bro.
bad at it, but I think we have,
Apparently, he's a self-proclaimed film hater.
film hater. You hate movies.
I am not a film hater.
You said you hate movies.
Yeah, he hates movies. He doesn't watch movies.
Well, let me
He
tell you-
can't
I don't watch a
stand
lot of-
them because he's
All right.
too cool for
Yeah.
movies.
Let me ask
It
you
is
this.
true. I'm
Let me ask you
too
this.
cool.
What did you think of Donnie Darko?
That's a cool movie.
Okay.
Of course,
you've
it
at
would
least seen
be.
it.
Of course, it would be for you.
What did you think of Cloverfield?
I had never seen that.
Yeah.
T.J. Miller is horrible in it.
Oh, dude, T.J. Miller.
I heard that guy is a fraud, like
no.
a total hack fraud.
T.J. Miller is a
Hack.
genius, the best for our generation. He just
Wrong.
left Silicon
Wrong.
Valley. So peace be with you, my brother. I hope to see you up there in comedy heaven among the greats with Robin Williams and Prince.
Oh, he's dead?
No, he's not dead. He just left Silicon Valley.
Don't get my hopes up. God damn.
So Film Prov is a game we invented. I don't know if it exists anywhere else because we didn't do any research because fuck that.
We don't care.
This is our show and we're going to do whatever we want. Film Prov is a game, mostly a drinking game, but you know, you can play it however you want.
yeah.
Where you pick an actor that everybody knows and you kind of run through his filmography. You pick movies that they have been in that the other people haven't seen, and you try to come up with a plot for that. So our actor today is Keanu Reeves, and I'm just going to... How about Little Bear you start, because Luke is so terrible at it.
Yeah, he's awful.
Keanu Reeves plays Prince Siddhartha / Lord Buddha in Little Buddha.
Oh, man. Can I get another one, please?
You're not touching that
no,
one.
That one's just bad.
All right. Keanu Reeves plays Scott Favor in My Own Private Idaho.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. So Keanu Reeves. What's his character? Scott
Favor.
Favor.
Scott Favor.
Okay, so Scott Favor moves to Idaho from New York, and he's like a big city man. You know, he's only used to living in like downtown Manhattan. He never drove a truck, never drove a car. He's always used to cabins, subways, whatever. And his job moves him to Idaho
Okay.
because the big favor is the company that he owns, the brother.
He owns the company, and the company that he owns sent him to Idaho.
So he owns this company, but his brother owns a farm in Idaho.
Okay.
So he goes over there as the big favor because his brother fell ill.
The movie's not called The Big Favor. That's just his last name.
No. He's the big favor now. So he goes over there to do a big favor for his brother. And
It's a weird
now,
coincidence.
now they're in Idaho, and now he needs to keep this potato farm up and running because
Okay.
that's all they grow in Idaho.
Mhm.
Everyone in the country knows Idaho is just the fucking potato state.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes over there as the big favor. He starts growing potatoes, and they're sprouting out left and right, and now he doesn't know what to do with all these potatoes.
I'm too good at this.
I'm just too good at it.
Yeah.
So now he starts like a potato stock, and he sells it back to his own company in Wall Street.
Oh,
And he
shit.
starts making a killing off of it.
Okay.
Little does he know, his brother's been watching him the whole time. And he's like, yo, what are you doing with my company? You know? He starts double crossing his brother.
Oh, shit.
Next thing you know, there's a little family feud going on, and poof, someone ends up dead. You
Oh,
don't know who.
shit.
It's like the trailer.
You don't
when-
know who? Oh.
You don't
okay.
know who. It's like
Yeah.
the trailer when you hear the gunshot and the screen goes black.
Your body thud.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who was it?
Who was it? My
June.
Own Private Idaho.
Yeah, June 2018.
Okay. I can dig it. On a similar note, I got one for you, Luca.
Okay.
Keanu Reeves is Rupert Marchetta in The Prince of Pennsylvania.
Wow.
Rupert Ferschetta, cheese.
Do you want to bring the mic closer to your mouth?
Thanks, Mike.
That's a cut mark, so I know where to cut.
Okay. Boom.
Rupert Ferschetta.
Rupert Marchetta.
Rupert Ferschetta?
Rupert Marchetta in
Marchetta.
The Prince of Pennsylvania.
All right, so this dude loves Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Obviously, he lives there.
Okay.
He's got a beautiful family.
It'd be kind of funny if he loved Pennsylvania, but he lived in like New Hampshire or some shit.
No, he made it. He lives in Pennsylvania now. He didn't used to, but he made it.
Okay.
He's there. He's got a family. He's got a wife. He's got a couple of kids.
Okay.
You know, they're growing up.
Mm-hmm. As kids do.
His kids do. But they hate him.
Why?
Because he is just like the prince of Pennsylvania. You know, he's like the fucking dork of the century. And his kids just like fucking think that he's a clown, man. Like they can't even take him seriously.
Okay.
So because of that, he enters a contest. It's the best Dad of the Year award.
Okay.
It
All right.
involves a luge competition,
Okay.
a
Some losing.
karaoke competition.
What song does he sing?
Don't
I
stop
don't really
believing.
know. I don't know that
stop
part of the
believing.
story.
Or Chainsaw
Crack it like a chainsaw.
by Family Force 5, which is our
Maybe
favorite song.
in your version, but the story. That's
Okay.
fine. I don't know.
Okay. So he sings
not
a
gonna
Family
claim
Force
to know.
a Family Force 5 song.
And he loses the competition,
Oh shit.
and in the most like horribly embarrassing way you can possibly imagine.
I don't know how it gets more embarrassing than losing in karaoke.
Oh God, dude, it's like fucking hard to watch. But his kids are like, they feel so bad for him, you know, that they just like, they grow to love him. At the end, you know.
It's like, fuck you, Dad, but now everybody loves you, but now that you are a loser, I think I see where you're coming from.
No, nobody ever loved him. He's just a total fucking loser. But because of that, they just feel so sorry for him, you know. They just like have to like, you know, connect with him somehow. So they all go to the park together, and then he like slits his wrist and kills himself.
Wow, that's quite the twist.
All right,
Yeah.
so you're getting a little better at the game.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good.
Thanks.
All right, I got one. Keanu Reeves is Prince Siddhartha / Lord Buddha in Little Buddha.
Okay,
You'll
take this.
I'm gonna tread where no man dareth tread before. So Keanu Reeves, we open on a bright sunny day in the Sahara Desert. Keanu Reeves is a man dying of thirst. He wanders the village, not knowing where to go. Nobody will help him. Everybody turns him away. And slowly but surely he is dying of water. And
Of water? He's dying of water?
He's dying of lack of water.
He's dying of thirst.
He's dying of not getting his drink on. And he wanders and he goes out of the village. He's just so sun crazed and he keels over and he dies. When he wakes up in heaven and he meets God, who's Buddha. Buddha says, "You've arrived, my son. You have reached nirvana." Keanu looks at him and he says, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, you are the reincarnation of Prince Siddhartha. Congratulations, you've ascended. You've reached total peace." He's like, "I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, dude. I'm just a dude from like Miami. I party with my bros. I was here on a vacation and I got separated. I got lost." He's like, "Well, my son, I'm going to return you to the world with a sense of peace. You will take my teachings and spread it across the land." He's like, "Shit, dude, I don't know. It sounds like a lot of work.
A lot of
like
work.
fucking Coachella's in like 3 months, and then I've got this rave. Like, there's a lot." He's like, "Just trust me, my son. All will make sense." So Keanu Reeves gets reincarnated, but you know, the Buddha kind of, you know, Keanu Reeves was just like super jacked, like Channing Tatum jacked, basically, before. So the Buddha was like to give him a sense of humility. That was the last thing he needed to be totally complete in himself. He brings him back as like a 3'2", morbidly obese Buddha, but still with the same party boy personality. So Little Buddha is basically Keanu Reeves in like a frat boy, like
Okay.
With
road trip Coachella movie
with the Buddha belly.
with a Buddha. Imagine gold Keanu Reeves, 3 feet tall, morbidly obese, driving from Miami to like LA, wherever Coachella's held. I think it's in LA.
I have no idea.
And
Something like that.
he goes to Coachella. He has this crazy experience. He decides, I have to turn my act around and teach. And his disciples, I don't know if the Buddha had disciples, but we're going to say he did. His disciples, they're all frat bros. And so they treat the teachings of the Buddha like a frat pledge. So that's Little Buddha.
All right, that sounds like a National Lampoon National Lampoon's
National
Little Buddha.
Lampoon's Little Buddha. Little
It's
twist.
like the most enlightened National Lampoon.
I would watch that
ever.
movie, honestly. I would watch a movie where they had a drunk,
So enlightened.
a little Buddha doing cake stands.
That'd be pretty funny.
I'd watch that. But I think that's our time.
Yeah,
I think we've
Buddha.
run this
Yeah,
gambit.
that is our show.
Yeah. Thank you so much for listening to our episode. We appreciate you making it all the way through. Thank you to Lucas Sheffield for taking time out of his day
Thank you.
to come on the show. We appreciate you. Anything coming up for you in the future? Anything that our listeners should look out for?
Well, we have another EP coming out. It's Fistful of Rivers pretty soon.
Where can you find our music that's already out?
Bandcamp.com.
A fistful of
Damn it. I
rivers.bandcamp.com.
always get that wrong.
Yeah, I've got you. You can also find us on Facebook and YouTube. Thanks for Munchery.com for sponsoring us this week. You can use our code DSGD0417 for $20 off your purchase. Make sure to enter our giveaway if you have not yet already. As of today, this is the last day to enter it. We will be revealing the winner on
It's already too late.
June 1st. So,
Yes, sir.
get started.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Wheezy. Well,
I've been
And
wanting to do
also-
that all episode.
if
You sound great.
If you want to contact us, you can find us at our website, www.dishgodscast.com. You can contact us at dishgodshow@gmail.com. Hit us up on Twitter at dishgods. And thank you for listening. But as always, remember, keep it sleazy.
Munchery.com.